You see, I'm in love with Clara. He nervously breathed, shocking me with his words. I couldn't even figure out how to react or what to say to him. I heard you guys are very close and that you will be with her at all times. Please, I know this sounds weird, but I will like you to be my eyes and ears. I simply want you to represent my interest. I really love this girl, and you know what I mean, he added nervously. I understand you, bro, but what you are asking of me is a bit difficult and confusing. Clara is an adult and I don't have much influence over her. Vivian, her cousin, should be the person to meet, I finally said to him. No, you are a man just like me. Just keep it in mind. In due time, you will see your role in this, he muttered with a smile while I shrugged. Here, take this small change. It's just 10,000 naira. Keep it, he said, fetching out a wad of currency notes from his pocket. I laughed deep inside. His gesture looked a bit desperate and stupid. Moreover, I was an agent who was perhaps earning much more than him, but he didn't know about that though. You shouldn't bother about that. I will help you as long as your request isn't a dangerous one. Just keep your money, bro. I breathed politely, smiled, and walked away. I couldn't help but wonder how many men were desperate to have the governor's daughter. She was a hot catch, quite all right. Later in the evening at the governor's family residence, time 9:30 p.m. Vivian and I sat on a small field at the back of the big mansion enjoying a very rich alcoholic wine together. It really wasn't my idea to sit down there at the back of the house drinking and catching fun. It was all Vivian's idea and I kind of obliged her since it was already dark and I had no other work to do that evening. But the more she drank, the more I noticed the drink taking over her senses. She talked very freely while I behaved like a gentleman. So tell me, do you have a girlfriend? She finally asked, while I drew back a bit. Yay, that was a very sensitive question that always pinched me whenever someone asked me about it. I was well employed and good looking, but unfortunately I wasn't successful with women. I had to run away from the few female friends I had when I noticed that they were all interested in ripping me off than giving me the love I needed. I had to resign myself to the fate of being a bachelor with no girlfriend. Perhaps because of the drink, perhaps because I felt free with her, I opened up. I told her I had no girlfriend, not because I didn't want one, but because I was yet to find the person who would give me the love I needed without weighing me down problems and issues. Vivian silently listened to all I said, and when I was done, she said nothing, which kind of made me feel that she was asleep or something. I had to lean forward to check out her face, only to be held tightly by her as she gave me an unexpected kiss that shocked and left me trembling. "Val!" she breathed. "No!" I cautiously stammered, softly pushing her away. I was scared of hurting her, but I just couldn't help it. To be continued. Episode 5. Val's side of the story continues from the last episode. "What?" Vivian asked, as I gently pushed her face away from mine. Somehow I felt a bit confused and embarrassed at the same time. It really was the first time a girl was making the first move on me, but then she was drunk,